Hello everyone, this is Logan Miller here with another replay review. This time we've got All-Star by Smashmouth versus Birch, and this is going to be match 3 of round 2 for the Hoxus Gaming Edison League Championship. If you want to play in games like this yourself, click the link in the top description. That will take you to the Hoxus Gaming Discord channel. And let's just jump right into it. We'll see Birch win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, and I'd like to go first. 40-40-40, gotta love to see it. Opening hands, we've got Moray of Greed, Gores, Dupe, Salvage, and Heavy. And they have Injector, Powerwell, Psychic Commander, Mind Protector, Psychic Overload, and Starlight Road for turn. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to our main phase, set Mind Protector and Psychic Overload. We're really aiming to kind of set up this Powerwell for a big push later on. Mind Protector, if it sticks, is going to help us play defensively, so we're kind of waiting for a big power push with the Powerwell and maybe an E-Telly later on. So just kind of biding our time now. We draw Cold Wave, so we have a lot of answers to problematic back row, which this deck doesn't play too much of. But we don't really have anything to do. We've kind of bricked in a sense, mostly because we only have the Dupe as our water monster, even one more. So we're also just going to be biding our time. We're going to use Heavy, which is fine, I guess. It is a 2-for-1, but they do have the Starlight Road, so that's going to apply a lot of pressure now, which is not great for the water player because we don't have a lot of offensive ideas. So go ahead and go to our main phase, drawing Psychic Board of turn. This is going to help us ramp up some damage later on in the duel. Throw out the Commander. Go to the battle phase, so we're just going to swing in. Damage step. It's not going to be enough. Even if we did pay the 5, it's not going to make this swing overable, so that's fine. We're just going to take the damage, beat over it with Stardust. That'll do Frog's effect, which is going to add a Frog, which is nice for us because now we can start kind of ramping up, and we'll just pass on that. Grab the Oystermeister. This card's nuts. Go ahead and normal summon Swap Frog. Use the effect, send a Frog to the grave. Treeborn, makes sense. Bounce itself back, and just pass. Okay, I like it. We have Gores, so we don't want to set up anything quite yet. Choose not to use Moray of Greed either because our hand is nice, for now at least. Go ahead and draw Psychic Snail. So now we can really consider ramping stuff up if we make a big synchro play. No tuners yet though. Yeah, we're definitely looking for a Psychic tuner at some point. That way we can make a Powerwell play as well as start like getting in for huge damage. But for now, we're just going to null summon the Injector. This is going to make everything Psychic gain 500, so we're going to be hitting for big beats here. If our opponent doesn't respond, then we might just swing for quite a lot, but we do have Gores, so it's not going to be quite as well protected. So we'll go ahead and summon the Emissary and its corresponding token. We don't want to take too much damage, so we're going to sacrifice the token just to preserve our life total. Commander beat over and pass. We draw Blaster. Okay, so we can really start popping off now. This card is great for that purpose. Swing Gores to attack. Go ahead and beat over the Stardust to deal 200. Yeah, they lose their stats. It's only until the end phase. I'm going to go ahead and use Swap Effect, summon itself out. Send a Frog to the graveyard. Oh yeah, we missed our Treeboard Frog as well because we didn't have any spell traps. It's kind of a shame. Doesn't matter too much, but definitely something you don't want to do. Yeah, go ahead and bounce the Gores with Frog Effect and pass. We draw Braincon, so even if our opponent does a huge push this turn, we can't die because we have a second Gores. So it's a very good loop we've established. Go ahead and flip up the Protector. And oh, this is a tuner. Oh, I didn't even see that. I thought it just was an effect. Okay, we're gonna make Goyo Guardian, which makes sense. This can beat over the Gores. So this is going to be a pretty big push. We have Powerwell if we want to use it too. Go ahead and use Psychic Snail by normal summoning it. And then we're going to use the Injector to boost their attack. Cool. And we'll use the Psychic Snail effect to boost the Injector. Interesting. I'm not sure why you would do that, but I'm down. So we'll go ahead and swing 18 into the Frog. It'll die, and then 18 again. And now you don't... Okay, he just does use Gores. Interesting. Sure. So we'll use Gores, bring down itself in the token. Yeah, but now our Goyo can just swing over the Gores and take that large body for ourselves. So I imagine we're going to have to make a very big power play on our turn if we're willing to kind of stave off damage like that. We'll just go ahead and pass. We need one more Psychic for the Overload. And we didn't want to Power Well. Oh, wait, because they're level 2 or lower, so we need some lower level Psychics for that to work. Okay, so this is fine. Just pass. Everyone loses their stats. Draw Flip-Flop Fog. That's pretty good. Now we can salvage in Moray if we so choose. Again, not using the Treeborn. Not sure. I feel like that's something that we would definitely want to start considering doing. Yeah, okay. Definitely misplayed a not, right? Just free body. Go for salvage. This is nice. Just get back both of our water bodies that matter. Set up our Swap Frog, set up Moray. Go ahead and use Moray, put back the Swap Frog and the dupe. Draw 3 cards. Does shuffle them, so we'll just go ahead and draw 3. We draw a creature swap, 1 for 1 in swap. This 1 for 1 could go nuts because we can just summon out the very powerful Substitute from our deck and just start tributing for fun. So let's go ahead and just cycle through our deck. Swap Frogs and Substitute. Can't do that, right? Oh no, it can because it just sends level 2. Yeah, I thought it was Frogs, but this is the one that trades for Frogs. So go ahead and send Substitute. Cycle for another one, send another Substitute, bring out Unifrog, bring out Dupe. Yep, tribute for a second dupe, so now we are dupe locked. Meaning there's not going to be any aggressive plays coming from the opponent for now. Tribute itself, set up the third dupe. Jeez, yeah, we are super duped. So we're going to have to find a very casual out to this many bodies. Set the flip-flop so that we can start applying some positive pressure for us and pass. They draw a second snail, and they don't have an out to the dupe block. No tuners on their side to make a synchro that could out it. They have 3, so we can't even mine or brain control for it, so not great. Pass, we go ahead and draw Coelacanth, which at this point might not be very good because we've kind of cycled through a lot of our fishes and whatnot. Treeborn comes back in the standby. We flip-flop frog, bring back the Gores to our hand. And everything else goes. So we're going to go ahead and tribute for Gores. Okay, so we're just trying to make the power play now. Oh, this is such a shame. This flip-flop fog did so much work because Psychic Overload just won't be live right now. Battle 27 ends. Now we're the aggressor. Pass. We still don't have an out to this dupe block, no matter what we do. Draw a second Power Well. This card, unfortunately, is not very good in this position. We'll set the snail and just pass. Nothing to do to beat the dupe block. We're going to Cold Wave, just secure the victory here by tribute summoning Coelacanth. Discard to summon out. Okay, we're summoning out the eel and the Fishbowl Blaster. This is a tuner, so it makes sense. So we can make a Synchro 5. Am I tripping? This isn't just fish, right? Yeah, it's an aqua, so that's not a super legal Brionac there, unfortunately. But that's okay. Yeah, go ahead and sack both into a Stardust. Yep, that's a 7, that's a 1. Brionac, go ahead and discard, bounce the guy, and that's game. Okay, so go on to game 2. We see that the Psychic deck will choose to go first again. Opening hands, we've got Blaster, Swap Fog, Coelacanth, Vanity's Fiend, and Creature Swap. Well, they have DD Crow, Power Well, Cranium, Power Well, Research Lab. And then they draw into a Starlight Road. Okay. This hand kind of stinks. Our Cranium is going to have to do a lot of heavy lifting this turn, just because we need to be able to start getting into some more powerful Psychics. I mean, if we can get to Mind Master and successfully resolve it, then, you know, we're chilling. But until then, this game's going to be very difficult, especially if we can set up the Vanity's Fiend. All right, pass after setting and draw a Substitute. That's nuts. I mean, that's just, let's just go out right off the gate, right? If we wanted to. Go ahead and Swap Frog, send the Blaster, Swap Frog effect, send Treeborn, tribute summon Vanity's Fiend. Yep. This is so tough. So neither player can special summon, which obviously in this deck kind of important since you're a Mind Master strategy. We'll go ahead and beat over the Cranium, though. If we do get the Cranium search, I'm going to go ahead and grab out a Krebons. This is a decent answer to this, meaning that we're not going to be able to kind of kill it. Draw Mind Control. It's so tough. Because even if you Mind Con it, you can't Synchro because you can't Special Summon because neither player can Special, so we're just kind of like chilling with it. Yeah, they realize they can't make that play happen because they're reciprocally locked. So we're just going to summon Krebons and pass. In the end phase, we're going to DD Crow. This makes sense. Gets the Treeborn out of rotation. That helps a lot. Yeah, that means we actually don't have a lot of follow-up on our side. We don't actually have many plays now that the Treeborn is dead. Because previously we could have just tribute someone for Coelacanth and made some plays there. But now it's kind of interesting. So we'll go ahead and try Vanity's Fiend. Doesn't want to like normal Substoad and Creature Swap because then like you really have no plays afterward. So we'll just go ahead and force them to pay 8 and pass. We draw the Psychic Warg, which if we can remove 2 Psychics is an out. So that's a game plan. Pass, draw Salvage. That's so good. Oh, that's so nasty, because now we can set up our hand and Moray agreed. Yeah, jeez. Okay, so normal summon Swap Frog, send the Treeborn, Swap Frog bounce itself back, passes, chooses not to attack. Definitely supposed to. I mean, if they, yeah, there's just no reason not to attack this, right? Because we already know the set is not something that will beat our Vanity's Fiend, so. Draw Dust Shoot, set Dust Shoot, pass. Go ahead and draw our own Dust Shoot. Okay. Draw phase, we get Dust Shoated. What do you want to send here? I mean, it's definitely the Swap Frog, right? That's the card that has the most, like, real value. Sends a Substoad. I mean, I guess. I feel like the Substoad isn't super good under the context of Vanity's Fiend. Like, they have to out their own Vanity's Fiend. Which I guess no, they can't, really. They have to do it over the course of 2 turns. So we'll put that Substoad, sure. Set our own Dust Shoot, obviously, and pass. We draw the 3rd Power Well. Yikes. Not great. Dust Shoot. Take out our one and only out to the Vanity's Fiend. Oh, we didn't attack again. I'm going to be honest. These 800 life points, they rack up, especially since this deck has a tendency to pay for its own spells and trap, or like its monster activations. There's just no reason. Like 1,600 life points lost is a big deficit for the opponent. So we're just gonna set a Power Well, sure, and pass. We draw the Substoad. Cool. Moray of Greed, going to cycle back 2. We'll go ahead and draw 3. Draw Salvage. Econ and this, so not good. Yeah, not good draws. Salvage is going to be relatively useless. The Econ doesn't really provide much pressure, and we drew a 2nd Coelacanth, so we're just going to battle, deal 8, sure, and pass. Draw DD Crow, useless, pass. Draw Lightning Vortex, okay, that's a really nice one, so now we can start outing the Krebons and dealing big damage. Yeah, Lightning Vortex, pitch Substoad, 24 in. This Vanity's Fiend is, like, locking down the game, kind of for both sides, although our hand, like, over the course of this duel has gotten a lot worse. Through different amounts. Yeah, definitely can't use Power Well here because of the Vanity's Fiend. So we're just going to put that back. We'll set an Econ and pass. That'll help us protect our Vanity's Fiend in case they draw the Borg again. We draw Injector, that's useless. Pass. Draw a 2nd Substoad, sure. Battle phase. Beat over the Injector. Pass. We draw Falsadina, that's useless. Just set it and pass. Draw T-Roar. I mean, yeah, this Vanity's Fiend is doing crazy stuff on it right now. Draw Snail. I mean, I don't know what an out would look like. Maybe they play Book of Moon or something, or deep. I don't know. It's so brutal. This Vanity's Fiend you can't beat over it anymore because we have so many like concussive battle traps. Draws Moray. At least they haven't been drawing well until now. This Moray is very good. Choosing not to use it, I guess. Pass. Draw Caius. Yeah, the fact that you can't tribute with Minecon is tough. So just gonna set the DD Crow and pass. We draw 1 for 1. Normal summon Substitute. We could Econ take the set with Vanity by tributing Vanity's Fiend and then start playing with Substitute. Could also creature swap. Yeah. Yeah, I don't hate if we just like creature swaps because this is like 100 body, deal 23, put them really low. Doesn't sound so bad, yeah. Go ahead. That also sets up our Coelacanth for next turn if we really want to use it. Pass, now they have to draw an out, and they don't, so they lose. Alright. I mean, yeah, okay. So we'll see Vanity's Fiend win game 2, and All-Star by Smash Mouth will take the match. That was pretty lame. The Vanity's Fiend, obviously absurdly powerful, and this deck just did not have any convincing outs to it. Like, no back row of any kind that would be of any pressure to it. So that's going to be it for this replay, seeing how long the match was. It was a whopping 43 minutes of Vanity's Fiend gameplay. Wow. All right. Yeah, we'll see the Frog deck take it home. That's going to be all for this replay review. I hope you guys enjoyed. I will see you in the next one. Peace!